On Divorce Court today. A baby shower is the last place anyone would expect to meet an exotic dancer, but Adam's dance of love was so enticing, Tameka married him. Their troubles began when she realized he did not bring his work home. Tameka Reedus and Adam Hollingsworth have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court starts now.
Mrs. Reedus, you say you met your husband while he was performing at a baby shower. What kind of performance does one do at a baby shower?
Well, he's an exotic dancer, and I helped to book, the performance. And, I thought...
You mean to tell me that you were passing around baby clothes, opening up presents and binkies and blankets, and then out pops him?
Pretty much. Yeah, he came and did a performance. It was like an hour long or something. And I thought he was pretty fun, so I wanted to, get to know him and become friends, maybe.
How does one proposition the entertainment?
Well, my friend wanted it, so I was just like, okay. And
no, but you end up hooking up with him. I want to know, he's danced, he's taking his clothes off. Then what do?
It wasn't that day. It was like, well, he had my contact information, I had his, and so then we met up and we talked and,
And you took him home.
Right, one thing led to another.
Mr. Hollingsworth, are you still an exotic dancer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's a fairly lucrative business, no?
Yes.
I mean, you make good money doing that. Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
And you want to continue to do it?
Yes.
Does your wife have a problem with it?
Yes, she do.
Do you?
Only due to the fact that things that goes on with it. At first, I didn't because, he assured me that it would be just business. Now, the other things that goes on, yes, I have a problem with that.
Well, what other things do you think are going on?
Him hooking up with some of his clients, things of that nature.
What makes you believe he is hooking up with some of his clients?
Well, Facebook. When he's on Facebook posting statuses, I see females comments explaining how he was and things like that.
Explaining how?
He was in bed, his performance.
Mr. Hollingsworth, have you ever received such messages?
Oh, no. Oh,
but
no.
he makes statuses to get those type of messages, too. Like, how would you rate me? How was I? Things like that, so...
You sure she wasn't like, how would you rate me? How good of a exotic dancer I was, or something like that?
Exactly what it is.
How was my tongue? How was my...
Now, she's saying some very specific and deep things, Mr. Hollingsworth. Did those things, in fact, appear on your social media site?
How do they think? Not how do I feel? Like, how do you think I am in bed?
You ask people this?
Yes. I entertain.
Do you ever find that women get the wrong impression based upon what you're saying?
Some do, some don't. Most of them don't. But you have some that do.
I'm just gonna go out there, you know what I mean? I'm not a marketing master or anything like that, but if it were me, I would say something like, best strip show ever, best dancer, you'll never believe it, your friends will go wild, not, how do you think I do it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. But I want to keep my fans interested. I want them to keep them wanting.
Yarna, he liked that attention. He loved that attention, so...
That's pretty deep, Mr. Hollingsworth. I just gotta say, that's just awfully, awfully deep. It would disturb me if my husband were to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But having said that, I'll say this, Mr. Hollingsworth, what is your primary complaint with respect to Ms. Reedus?
I respect her. It's just that she do a lot of stuff I don't like, and she know what to do just to hit my button.
Give me an example of something that she does just to push your buttons.
Okay, 7 years ago. I didn't even know her 7 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And she bring up issues like she was with me during that time, like my ex-girlfriend that she didn't know nothing about. She heard stuff about it, but she act like she knew.
She was there.
Yeah,
you were together when it happened. She wasn't even there.
Yes.
Are you mad about stuff he did before you met him?
No, I don't even recall bringing up anything as far as his past. I do look at patterns, though, because I feel like if you dated, numerous of women and you come into this relationship and marriage and you're doing the same thing,
What kind of things is he doing that makes you believe he's continuing on in his old pattern of womanizing?
The lies, the cheating,
Give me a story that says to me he cheated.
Well, at one point, when he was upset, he would blurt things out of anger and, you know, say, well, I cheated on you, or I slept with someone in your bed, and things like that. But then take it back and say, I didn't mean that.
Do you do that?
Yeah, I did it.
Just one time?
No, it happened a lot of times.
You have the most inappropriate responses to things. It's just odd.
She do the same thing. It ain't just me. It go both ways.
Do you do that stuff too?
I never stated that I cheated. I will say things to hurt him because I'm hurting and I know that's not right. But I've done it just so he could see how I feel.
You're terribly insecure. He gives you reason to be insecure because I don't think he has no grace about him. There's nothing wrong with being an exotic dancer. You can be classy about it, and you can be raunch about it, and you're raunch about it. I mean, at least in the advertising part. But my question to you is, are you concerned that since he met you while he was dancing, that he might, in fact, get entangled with another woman while he is engaged in his profession?
Yes, he's done that.
Actually hooked up with them?
Yes.
Have you?
No.
What evidence do you have that in fact has occurred?
Well, I'm not sure if he met this particular young lady at a show, but I have seen pictures on Facebook and everything.
You know what they ought to do? They ought to put social media, and you know how they had warnings on the side of the cigarette box about you'll get lung cancer, your legs will fall off, and right by social media they said, you know, enter at your own risk, kills 50% of marriages. Hey!
Next, is Adam's home life the complete opposite of his life as an exotic dancer? Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Divorce Court. Real relationships, raw emotion. Testimony continues now.
You know, Mrs. Reedus, I had to read this part twice because I wasn't quite sure I got it right. You say in your petition that Mr. Hollingsworth is actually boring and a homebody.
Yeah, well...
In addition to being a narcissist and a cheater, but let's explain boring and homebody to me.
Well, it has its moments where it's like excitement and drama, and then it's moments when it's really boring. I thought by him being an exotic dancer, it would be, you know, kind of fun. So
what would you do? Think he'd strip at the house every night?
Hey.
I mean, seriously, what did you think about having an exotic dancer as a husband would elevate, you know, the joy in the home?
Well, I mean, when it came down to us going out places, like movies, dinner, he would complain, saying that we don't have much money, that costs money, you always want to spend money. I'm like, well, then let's go to the beach. Let's go to a park, the zoo, anywhere. That's free.
Mr. Hollingsworth, are you a homebody? You don't want to go out?
Yes. I like to be at home. We could cuddle at the crib. Yeah. We could do anything at the crib, but I don't like being out. If it ain't about making money, I'm not really trying to do it. I like to save money.
I get it. I'm a homebody too. If I'm not making money, I want to be on the couch. You know what I mean? Tennis court, couch, you know, and what I've had to do, Mr. Hollingsworth, is to jump up my game because my husband was getting bored. Bored husbands aren't a good thing. You like to keep them entertained and active with you. And I know you like to stay at home, but there's fun stuff to do at home, and also every once in a while, you gotta kind of, you know, and take her out.
I try to take out. It's like, we'd be cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know what she do. She'll do something to push that button. Now I don't want to do nothing. I want to stay at home
What
now.
buttons is she pushing? What's she starting with you? What message
she nagging, like, she'll go on one of my ex's page and be like, why do I see a picture of you and her hugged up and kissing and all that? Why she asking me that? It ain't on my page.
Do you ever leave it alone? Once it's addressed, do you leave it alone?
Anything concerning me and him?
Yeah.
If it's continuing to happen, not really.
Let me ask you this. My understanding is that Mr. Hollingsworth tries to take you on his jobs with him and kind of like makes a big deal about you being his manager or something and giving you all the money. Don't you think that that is a huge gesture towards trying to get you to trust him?
Right, in the beginning, he did that to prove to me that I had nothing to worry about in the beginning. Then after a while, that stopped. So I could see if I like went ballistic or was in his face or
something like that, but that never happened.
Right.
Mr. Hollingsworth, your response.
The girl that came to my show and was trying to fight me, I had to literally play like I wasn't running from her, but I had to run on the stage. Because she was on that with me. Talking about she gonna punch me in my face.
What was she running after you for? What happened that made her run after you? Hang on.
I had did a show that she had got me on the show. And the girl the host of the house supposed to been paying me. So I asked for the host of the house to come in the bathroom. That's why I changed that, because I did a private party. They came in the bathroom to pay me. So while she in the bathroom paying me, I knock on the door. I say, come in, Tameka. She come in, the look she gave on our face, like the look on her face, like what's going on in here?
When Divorce Court continues, is cheating a job requirement for both Adam and Tameka?
Do you think Adam should stop dancing because Tameka is so jealous? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter @DivorceCourt. Real relationships, raw emotion. Divorce Court continues.
Now, Mrs. Reedus, did you really chase the man around on stage?
Well, prior to that, we got into a dispute.
So the answer is yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes, in fact, I did it, but you weren't going to tell me it was a reasonable thing to do given what happened before. Is this where we're headed?
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Prior to him going to the show, we were together and a young lady, arrived at his sister's. And he didn't want me to see who she was and everything. And when she came, she was showing me pictures that he sent to her of his, So I was upset about it. And I told him, like, don't call me, don't say nothing else to me. And he was like, just come to my show, we gonna talk. So
did you send some woman a picture of your situation?
My situation?
Your situation.
Your situation.
I call it that because when I was young, whenever I saw one, there was a situation.
The situation. No, I didn't.
You had to think about that a long time.
No, I had to think about it, but I didn't. Like, when I do shows, it'd be at a lockdown. A lockdown with 500-600 females, and...
Do they have cameras?
Yeah, they had cameras. They had cell phones, they had cameras, and they so happened to take pictures. So... Could
it have been as innocent as that?
No, because the same picture he sent to me, and I recognized it. Like...
Oh, man.
And she went on to stating that they were talking like boyfriend, girlfriend, and I'm like, really?
I was all ready to think that she was kind of, but I think you out there doing the wrong thing, Mr. Hollingsworth.
And the thing is, I used to work at a club. I was a waitress. He did not want me working there. He has double standards and he's a hypocrite.
Well, let me ask you this. Since you're talking about having a problem with the job, do you have a problem with him being an exotic dancer? Do you think that if he did something else, it would resolve some of your trust issues?
Not really. I mean, with him being an exotic dancer, he has more access to doing things, but if he was just a bus driver or something,
He'd be hitting on the women on the bus.
Pretty much. That's just him. That's who he is. But my problem is I can't do what he do. It's okay for him to do it, but I can't do it.
Did she do a job where she was out cocktail waitressing or something, and you found that disconcerting? You didn't like it?
When I met her, Tameka was working at somebody's desk. She was a what you call it?
An assistant.
Yeah, that. Yeah. So I ain't signed up for that. She signed up for me being a dancer, and.
Well, what do you think she would do as a cocktail waitress? I mean, why do you find that so offensive?
Because I know how guys is, and look at her, she beautiful. Look at her. So I already know how it is. I know how the game is.
So then why are you so surprised when she doesn't trust you because you're doing a job equally as enticing as the one you can't have her doing?
Well, I didn't meet her doing it, so I'm not going to sign up for it. I didn't sign up for this, and I'm not gonna sign up for it. Just like she knew all the dance before I met her. So she knew what was going on when she met me.
He also stated that it wasn't gonna last long. It was temporary. He asked me numerous of times if I would like him to stop. And I said, well,
I got you, but that money's hard to give up. I would imagine.
I'm making good money.
No. I mean, it's a lucrative business, and I get that.
Judge Lynn Toler's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toler's ruling right now.
Mr. Hollingsworth, I just saw you look at her. You still love her, don't you?
I still love her.
Do you want to save this marriage?
You're
killing me. You're killing me.
Sometimes I feel like I do, but the minute I do feel like I do want to save it, she do something to push that button. And I be like, I'm done. So I really can't say right now.
Do you think that you could do some things to allow her to feel a little safer? I mean, no more pictures of your situation being, distributed amongst the masses. A marketing plan that is a little less suggestive and sexual, and talk about how good the show is, but not imagine I was your man. Couldn't you make a few adjustments here or there that would allow her to feel like she can have confidence in you?
Well, while I'm dancing, it ain't gonna happen.
Well, how long you think dancing will last? Because, there's gravity.
Yeah. I know when I quit, but it's like I got goals. And I got I'm not just trying to dance my whole life. I got goals on party buses, on my own club. This $1 million industry. And I know you probably never heard of no strip shows probably, but I done did shows for lawyers, police officers.
Oh, I've been to a strip show.
Judges.
I mean, geez, I wasn't born in a robe. I
did it for it all. And it's like, I'm not gonna let it go because I'm making good money.
Right, I got it. Ms. Reedus, you're never gonna trust him, are you?
If he gave me reason to, yeah, I would trust him.
Here's the thing I have to say to you. You want to hang on to him. You want him to get fixed. You want him to stop dancing. You want him to, I think he's probably fooling around a little bit. I really do. But you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision. You gonna live with who he is, the way he is, or you gonna roll. Women stay in situations that are really jacked up, and they stay angrier and angrier and angrier, and then...
Well, can I say something?
Because they don't want to leave, and if you could step away from it, maybe you can get your peace back. But what do you have to say?
At times when I felt like I had a, strong decision at leaving, that's when he would pretty much step up to the plate a little bit and put in work a little bit.
But we all see that for what it is, don't we?
Yeah.
You can't continue to do the same thing over and over and over again and expect anything other than what you've already gotten. So if you make a decision to leave, it should be made. That's your decision. Now, if you leave, he steps up to the plate, still leave, because he's got to stay at the plate. And if he shows you he can stay at the plate, then maybe come back. But that's a process, and that takes time. And in that time, you develop a life of your own, one that is full, passionate, interesting, and by the time he's standing at the plate, you may not even want him anymore. You know what I mean? There will be no recovery in this matter. It's adjourned.
Adam and Tameka respect the judge's ruling and have moved on. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.